Looking for Clean Energy, read to you by Carol Brigham. There are many kinds of energy on Earth. We use energy to heat our homes, run our businesses, and drive our cars, trucks, and planes. Each source of power has different effects on the Earth, the atmosphere, and all living things. Many scientists think that the energy we use from fossil fuels has caused damage to the Earth and our climate. They are working to find new forms of energy that are safer for the Earth and environment. Nuclear energy. The U.S. gets 19 to 20% of its electricity from nuclear energy. Nuclear reactors heat steam to power generators that create electricity. There are now 94 nuclear reactors in the U.S. Nuclear reactors only need a small amount of fuel. 24 to 36 tons of uranium can produce electric power for a city with 1 million people for 1 year. However, it's expensive and dangerous to mine uranium and to move it. It's also very expensive and takes a long time to build a nuclear power plant. A nuclear power plant needs a lot of water to cool it. That water becomes warm and goes back into the river. It can kill fish and other wildlife. Nuclear reactors produce dangerous waste material. The waste is radioactive for thousands of years. Nuclear waste is now in temporary holding places. Power companies need to find safe places to bury it permanently. Accidents and meltdowns at nuclear facilities are rare but dangerous. Meltdowns release radiation into the air. People who live or work near accident sites may get cancer from the radiation. Nuclear energy does not pollute the air. For that reason, some people call it clean energy. However, some experts argue that other types of energy are better for the environment. Renewable energy. Forms of energy that humans cannot use up are renewable. Fossil fuels and nuclear energy are not renewable. When coal, oil, gas, and uranium are used up, they are gone. We can grow trees, corn, grass, sugarcane, or other plants to use for energy. We have an unlimited supply of garbage every day to burn for energy. The energy from these renewable sources is called biomass. Refineries turn biomass into ethanol. They mix ethanol with gasoline. This mixture gives off less pollution than plain gasoline. Renewable energy doesn't mean clean energy. Burning biomass causes air pollution and greenhouse gases, just as fossil fuels do. Green energy. Some energy sources do not pollute the air or add to greenhouse gases. They are called green energy. These are wind, sun, water power, and heat from inside the earth. Wind. Many places in the U.S. are extremely windy. This wind energy can be used to turn large turbines that create electricity. Turbines only create electricity when the wind is blowing. That electricity must be stored for times when there is no wind. Wind energy is clean energy because there is no air pollution from the wind turbines. However, wind turbines are expensive to build. They make a lot of noise. They may cause problems for bats and birds. Wind farms have groups of turbines and use a lot of land. Some companies are building wind farms in the middle of the ocean. The wind blows harder and more often on the ocean. Offshore wind farms are more expensive to build, but they can make more electricity faster. The sun. The sun's energy can produce an electrical current in special solar panels. This current can be changed to electricity that we can use in our homes and factories. Solar energy is clean. Electric companies can have solar panel farms. These solar panel farms need a large amount of land. They need clear, sunny days all year long. There are many solar power plants in the Southwest, often in deserts. The number of solar farms in the U.S. is increasing. Homes can have solar panels on the roof anywhere in the country. These solar panels help lower the cost of electricity for those homes. Water power. Moving water such as ocean waves, tides, falling water, and river currents can produce electricity. Dams on rivers and oceans provide energy for hydroelectric power plants. Energy from moving water is more constant than wind or solar energy. It doesn't pollute the air. However, hydroelectric power plants are very expensive. River dams cause changes in rivers that can harm fish and wildlife. They also cause problems for farmers who need the water further down the river. If there is a drought, the flow of water may slow down. When a large lake forms behind a dam, the weight of the water can cause earthquakes. Tidal power plants near oceans can produce a large amount of energy. However, they can kill fish and other water animals. They can also cause problems with fishing, boating, and swimming activities. Energy from inside the earth. Geothermal energy comes from deep inside the earth. This heat can create steam to turn generators to make electricity. Geothermal energy is easily available on the West Coast and in Hawaii and Alaska. The temperature of the earth 10 feet below the ground is always between 50 and 60 degrees Fahrenheit. This can help heat a building in the winter. It can cool it in the summer. Geothermal energy does not cause air pollution. There is no cost for the fuel. The energy is available night and day. However, it's expensive to build a geothermal system. A building needs other sources of heat in the winter to bring indoor temperatures up to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Energy from hydrogen. Hydrogen is the Earth's most abundant element. Hydrogen doesn't pollute. After it burns, only water is left. Toyota, Hyundai, and BMW are working on cars that use hydrogen for fuel. NASA uses hydrogen to power the rockets for the space shuttles. So far, there is no easy and safe way to use the power of hydrogen every day. It may take many years to find a way to do it. For more information about Easy English News and to subscribe to our digital version or our paper copies, visit our website easyenglishnews.com. As always, if this video was helpful, remember to like it and subscribe to our channel for more. Thank you!